My name is Vincent Johnson. I'm a second semester senior at LIM College. I'll be presenting my final co-op journal that reflects my experience over the past couple of weeks. For my senior co-op, I chose to use my current employer, Leela Rose. I was able to obtain the role as a brand manager in the fall of 2015, and since then, I've learned so much along my journey thus far. Leela Rose, the New York City-based American fashion designer, widely regarded for her elegant aesthetic and fresh point of view, continues to redefine a sophisticated yet modern lifestyle with her expanded designer ready-to-wear offering. Leela Rose employs a brilliant use of color, rich fabrications, sculptural silhouettes, and handcrafted details. She is most recognized by her complete range of modern designer separates for day-to occasion, including dresses, coats, jackets, tops, skirts, pants, and knits, as well as clutches and jewelry. In addition to her ready-to-wear offering, the Leela Rose Bridal Collection is another identity of the designer that offers bridal gowns in sculptural silhouettes and luxe, flattering fabrications. The Leela Rose ready-to-wear, bridal, and bridesmaid labels are sold nationwide in specialty stores and premium retailers, including Bergdorf Goodman, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, the online Net-a-Porter, Nordstrom, and Bloomingdale's. The working environment and opportunity that I've gained from this co-op has been an unforgettable experience. I am currently the brand manager for the Bergdorf Goodman department store. It is our largest shop to date and our biggest business across the board. It is my responsibility to act as the liaison between our corporate team and Bergdorf Goodman to increase brand awareness, drive sales, and implement corporate strategy. My duties and responsibilities consist of continuously analyzing and merchandising the floor sets to maintain a perfect selling floor. This includes mannequins being changed when merchandise is first arriving, it is entering the shop, and also creating a story within the shop throughout each of the 4 seasons in which we carry. We carry 2 pre-seasons and 2 solid seasons. We do pre-fall and resort, and we have fall and spring. Another one of my responsibilities is to analyze the selling reports weekly to uncover opportunities and meet sales goals. So basically, I partner with the sportswear buyer who buys for Leela Rose, and she and her assistant send me out weekly reports to each fiscal month that explain the sell-through for the week of each style, as well as what styles we're selling. And also I'm able to analyze and see overall season to date where these styles are. Are they actually performing? Are they performing at a sell-through above 60%? Are they performing at a sell-through at 7%? And really being able to analyze this and say, okay, why is the merchandise that is 91% sell-through, why is that going crazy? And why is all of our customer really being so attracted toward this merchandise? And then also looking at the 7% sell-through categories that are, suffering or not suffering, but challenging in our location, and being able to speak to that. And I'm able to, for example, speak to one style dress and, it's a 7% sell-through, but it's because the fabric is too heavy, or the silhouette is just not hitting the woman's body correctly, and the length of the dress is a little too short. And that information, again, as a liaison, I'm able to communicate that back to my team as a growing brand, and really allows us to course correct where we should be going towards for our future collections going forward. Another one of my responsibilities are to develop relationships with buyers, personal shoppers, and sales associates to maintain the brand knowledge. This is probably the most crucial responsibility in the overall scope of my job, truly, because in a department vendor, you're really in competition in a very small space with a lot of other vendors, and it is really up to the brand manager to really be able to speak to your brand and really partner with those personal shoppers who are driving the majority of the business in the store and who have very large client books, and they're able to really close sales fastly and get in great numbers. And being able to talk to them and introduce to them, who Leela is and what she's about, and as well as what's coming into the shop soon, what sizes did we buy in, looking at the overall buy, the depth and the variety per season and collection, and really being able to speak to them on that. Another one of my responsibilities is to provide weekly insight on sales, progress, trends, and market knowledge to my Leela Rose team. And basically, I do this by every single day sending out an end of day report to Leela Rose herself, the CEO of the company, the Vice President of Global Development, and my direct boss, my account executive. And here I just gave a quick synopsis of either the daily event or I'll do a weekly event, just recap into how the business is trending, what's going on in the store, and this way we can really see where we have opportunities. And I think this information has been crucial to my team over the past couple of weeks and really responding very well to what's next and what's the future for our business here at Bergdorf Goodman. Also, I partner with the account executive, who is my boss, Caitlin, to develop sales incentives to promote within the store to our sales associates that also really help drive our business, as well as plan and host clinics or other product knowledge events. These are really important events that take place within the store. Bergdorf Goodman is very known in the way of their operations for all of their vendors that each season per collection a clinic is hosted, and what happens is the entire store kind of comes around your vendor location and listens to your brand, your inspiration, what's coming for the collection, and it really allowed me to really speak on behalf of who Leela Rose is as the first time entering in a shop this large, and really what she's about, as well as what was to come for our pre-fall season, our spring season, and now very soon it will be our pre-fall collection. So overall, these meetings have been very crucial to the business for Bergdorf Goodman, and we love to take advantage of it. My first learning objective was while working as a brand manager for Leela Rose. I was able to identify and explain sell-through percentage based on the season's allocation from the Bergdorf Goodman vendor. Over the past couple of months, I created a template that exhibits and analyzes sell-through percentage so that I was able to communicate and understand who our Bergdorf client was. As I mentioned before, really identifying where our strongest silhouettes or our strongest category are, and really seeing who our client is and what they really desire and demand is very crucial to a growing brand. The second learning objective was, as a brand manager at Leela Rose, I cultivated an effective monthly report that reflects the business for each fiscal month. I partnered with both my boss, the account executive, and the Vice President of Global Development to present them a template which speaks to multiple accomplishments. Merchandise success, strengths and opportunities are discussed to ensure all white space is being considered for further development. And this is a great way for my team to really see, okay, this is the knit and grit visually of what's going on every single month and what's the trend. My third and last learning objective was developing and growing the business within Bergdorf Goodman is a key responsibility as a brand manager for Leela Rose. With the access to weekly selling reports, I developed an on-hand report that reflects the shop's merchandise on a spreadsheet per season. This information included necessary resources that can be beneficial to my team and really helped us understand our consumer demand in multiple aspects of the business overall. And I really learned about how important it is to really pay attention to what is selling in your shop and really paying attention to what your customer is really attracted towards, and seeing that impact on the brand and the future. I mean, even to how design and production are coming to me and saying, Vincent, what are people asking for? It really made me learn so much about this whole entire experience of how important it is to really be that forefront on the front lines in the retail store, listening to the feedback, churning and analyzing this information, and being able to pitch it in a way to my team that is very supportive of our future and what really is best in regards to steps going forward. The co-op's biggest challenge to me was learning how to effectively create a great relationship with my boss. Her personality to me at first was very junior in the beginning, and I noticed she was so busy all the times I felt forgotten about. One week she was traveling to the west side of the country, the next week she was in the office for a day, barely responding to my emails, telling me she'll get back to me. So it was a little bit hectic in the beginning of our co-op. It was a challenge for myself because with my previous experiences in the industry, to face this type of work personality, it was a challenge to develop a good rapport. However, now her and I work great together. We had a sit-down conversation in which she expressed herself to me, as I did too, and we were professionally able to understand what each of us enjoy out of working together and build off of it. If we never had that conversation, I don't think her and I would be as close of colleagues as we are today. I actually really enjoy working with her, and overall, I feel like I've learned so much about her as she's taught me so much, and she's told me that she's learned a lot about me as well. I would say the biggest reward in the co-op experience is being offered a full-time role post-graduation. It was recently when we received a new Senior Vice President of Global Development. Her and I had a great one-on-one conversation where she wanted to hear me out. She wanted to hear about my desires, what I like, what I want to do, where I see myself, etc. And she told me at the end of our conversation that she believes in me and she is going to season, grow me, and make me become someone really great in the industry. To me, that is such an amazing opportunity and blessing to come across. I was so shocked, but she told me I deserve it and that I remind her of herself when she was my age. She told me that it just took that one person in her life to believe in her passion, and she said she will be that individual to me. She told me about the future scope of my role as well, and she eventually wants me to travel to all of the retail wholesale accounts and be the ambassador of the brand. She wants me to analyze the businesses from a retail perspective overall and be able to correlate it back to the team. She really wants me to attend trunk shows, wholesale meetings, and other PR events to truly represent Leela, and she hopes that all of this will happen within a year. I am very excited, and when I heard this, my skin grew hairs all over. I walked out of that office and almost cried because of how hard I've been working to get to where I am, and now finally the blessing in it all is finally right before me. This was such a great reward. It has me so excited to continue along my journey, and I'm so excited to see what's to come. Thank you for watching my journal presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.